Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have missing Oliver Della Lucas, February 27, 2011. There's an article online. It says published September 30th, 2011. It said Oliver Della Lucas saw her infant grandson take his first wobbly steps 6 months ago, but Orinthian Foster, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that right, may grow up with no memories of his grandmother because a few days after that visit, she went missing and hasn't been seen or heard from since. We all believe she's dead, and if you find anything, it will be bones, said Della May Hall, Lucas' daughter and the mother of Lucas's grandson. Why do they use the last name? Why don't they use her first name? But Hall, which is Della May Hall, and other family members believe that she was 60 years old, and they believe that she was killed by an abusive boyfriend who police investigated in connection with the death of another East Athens woman. Another East Athens woman 7 years ago. The man was having simultaneous relationship with Oliver Della Lucas and Terri Lynn Hunter in 2004 when Hunter went missing after she and her boyfriend had a tumultuous fight at their home on Bonney Lane. Everybody believes he done to my mama like he done to Terri Lynn, Hall said. When she went missing, the boyfriend wasn't even upset, Hall said. Everyone told me they saw him walking around and just standing on the block like nothing ever happened. The same man was even implicated in the disappearance and death of a woman in Florida, but he was never charged, according to Hall. Athens Clark police might suspect the boyfriend had something to do with Hunter's death, but they're more cautious when talking about Lucas' case since they haven't found any evidence of a crime. She's still considered a missing person. We'll do everything we can to find her, said Captain Clarence Holman, commanding officer of the Centralized Criminal Investigation Division. We've already done everything humanly possible to find her, he said. We've searched all those vacant houses in East Athens. We used helicopters to search, and her information is on NCIC in all 50 states, said Holman, referring to the National Crime Information Center's Missing Persons Database. Investigators questioned Lucas' boyfriend about where she went, but he maintained he didn't know what happened to her, according to police. Holman would not say whether he thinks Lucas' disappearance is suspicious or speculate if the boyfriend was involved. But after Hunter's skeletal remains were found in some woods off Spring Valleys Road, police treated her death as possible homicide, even though a Georgia Bureau of Investigation forensic anthropologists found no evidence of foul play in the woman's remains. Hunter's daughter told the Athens Banner-Herald that the day she reported her mother missing, she had stopped by Hunter's home, found the door unlocked, and saw signs of a struggle inside and what appeared to be dried blood on the floor. A neighbor told the daughter she heard sounds of a fight and a man threatened to kill Hunter, the daughter said. In Lucas' case, the boyfriend reported her missing on March 2nd, 3 days after he said she stormed out of their home at Twin Oaks apartment on East Broad Street while they were arguing about alcohol and that she didn't come back, according to police. Lucas does not drive and didn't have a phone and left with only the clothes on her back, police said. Police said Lucas and her boyfriend were both alcoholics and frequently fought, though Hall said he was the aggressor. I had taken up for her many times, Hall said. In one documented incident, the boyfriend was arrested in June 2007 after Lucas told police he choked and stomped on her, leaving a knot on her head. The charges later were dropped when Lucas recanted, according to Clark County Superior Court records. The boyfriend left Athens sometime in June, according to Hall, who said the word on the street is he ended up either in Augusta or Florida, perhaps in jail. Though her mother's home was a volatile environment while she lived with her boyfriend, Hall regularly brought her son to visit. Orinthian was about 18 months old when Hall was when Hall last brought him to see Lucas on February 25th. He was mostly crawling, but that day he took his first steps and fell, delighting his grandmother. Lucas called her granddaughter 2 days later to ask about Orenthean, and that was the last time Hall heard her mother's voice. She's since come to terms with the fact that her mother's likely is dead. I will never see her again. When Mother's Day came, I really got sad because I couldn't see her, Hall said. Then all of a sudden it just went away. I realized that she's just dead and gone. I used to dream bad dreams when she went missing, and now I don't dream at all, she said. She vanished and the dreams vanished with her. So she was 61 years old. Athens, Georgia. Gray, partially gray hair, brown eyes, scarlet bright wrists. Allegedly wearing blue jeans, a red shirt, and a white jacket. And this says she was 5'10" and 100 pounds. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what it says. So, and there's a picture. So I'm looking at some Jane Does, and this person was found in Duluth, Georgia, but this says 2023, which is 12 years later. And estimated date of death was 4 months prior. I'm leaving it in there because I always worry about if somebody keeps the remains in the freezer. I don't know what would happen to them. But it's only like an hour away, but I don't think it's her. It says the most skeletal remains were found concealed in Duluth, Georgia on private property. Several piercings, tongue piercing, possible lip or nose piercing. So that's why I don't think it's her, because of the piercings. But like I said, she's only an hour away, so I'm leaving her in there. And then we have somebody all the way in Sally, South Carolina. December 23rd, 2011. Estimated PMI is only 12 hours, so 55 to 56 years old, so I don't really think that could be her either. 5'8", 190 pounds, and this said she was 5'10", so there's that. Double-wide mobile home totally destroyed by fire. Burned remains of 2 individuals found inside the home. Remains totally destroyed by fire. No autopsy. Remains were almost cremated. Yeah, black hair. Everything was burnt. So 5'8" estimated. And what if somebody had killed 2 people and had their remains in the freezer or somewhere and then put them in there and burn them up? I don't know. That's 2.5 hours away. That's wild speculation on my part, right? Wild speculation. Could just be somebody that lived in that mobile home. And we have somebody in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that is 3.5 hours away. But they only weighed unknown height, unknown race. Died in 2008 to 2010 is their estimation. And 20 to 40 years old, though estimated. White t-shirt with Virginia Beach, Virginia, and a pink flower on the front. Small blue denim jeans, black bra, 36B, Fort Wood. Footwear, navy plaid, boat, canvas shoes, size boys 4. Incomplete skeletonized remains were found in a wooded area a short distance from a major highway. And you can pause that and read more about it if you like. Okay. 3.5 hours away. This gets further and further away. Birmingham, Alabama. Estimated date of death 2 to 3 years prior. Estimated heights 5'8". Could have been anywhere from 18 to 99 years old. Employees of Alabama Cabinet Company discovered skeletal remains while performing an excavation of small trees and brush along near property line. The remains were found in a small depression next to the rear wall of a business and approximately 10 to 12 feet from one set of railroad tracks that run parallel to the business. It talks about their clothing and everything like that. That's 3.5 hours away. This one's like 10 hours away, and the person's only supposed to be about 4'9", where she was supposed to be about a lot taller than that. But I had wondered maybe if there was a typo with the height. Maybe, I don't know. Found months prior to her discovery, Louisiana. Estimated date of death is months prior to discovery. So the date of death is close to about the same time. But the age and the height would be different. Unless there was a typo. Express brand long sleeve pullover shirt with 6 buttons on the front, light colored, size medium. The Patricia brand pants with zipper on back, possibly black, undetermined size. Basic edition brand fleece lined hooded jacket with zipper front, dark colored, size SCC. Ross brand flip flops with silver soles and rhinestones heart decoration on the lateral side of the strap, all which were found on the body. Remains found in a wooded area off the highway. All parts recovered, not recognizable, as the remains were near complete or completely skeletonized. And that was pretty far away, so I don't know. If you have any information about what might have happened to her or who any of those Jane Does are, please contact authorities. Don't forget to pray for her family and her loved ones. Feel free to leave comments, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.